Hello! You guys want to see Wilfred's new collar? You won't see it from all the way over there, but candy corn. You've got a little candy corn. Oh no, I'm holding you with a black shirt on. Oh no! I also got my tattoo appointment done. One of them, because I have like 6 more to go. But we got some of the Reaper done. Some of that. We didn't get this portion because we were already in the chair for like 8 hours, but yeah, went back on the knee ditch, thigh. I also went all the way up to my hip up here and on my butt, so slowly getting there. Oh, so slowly. But I wanted to update you guys because this is the 3-month elf ear update. I'll be honest, this video might be a little bit short because there's not much to update you guys on. Throughout the healing process for this body mod, there's not much going on. It's just slowly, like, the swelling's gonna go down, the healing, you'll be able to do this now or that. Since I am at 3 months, I am allowed to do more things, so I want to talk mostly about that. But first, let's get into changes. So for changes, honestly, I think they are a little more towards the shape that they're supposed to be. But then again, at a year, I will see the shape that it is supposed to be. Now, for something else that I noticed is which ear is ahead. I did get this ear done first. I can tell that this ear is a little more sore. It needs to be babied a little bit more than this ear. That's just how it is. That is with every piercing. Like, if you get on both sides, you're like, oh, well, this is my trouble piercing. It's kind of annoying. The only difference I can really think about is I sleep on this side, and for some reason this ear's better. Maybe like all the blood flow being in there is just making it a little bit better, healing faster. Sensation, I will say I can feel like every part of the ear now. Like I can feel everything, even the tip. That one's just like slightly numb, just a little bit, but I can definitely feel everything on my ear. This is around the time that I don't really have to sleep on that neck pillow anymore. But I am choosing to slowly move into that, like throughout 2 months, like that time width. I'm going to slowly adjust to sleeping on a normal pillow because I did try like slightly putting my ear on the neck pillow on some areas and it would make it a little bit sore, so I'm like, I'm just gonna like slowly get into this. I don't feel like one day I should just cut off, be like, I'm gonna sleep on a pillow forever, because I am used to sleeping on a neck pillow and I do like babying my body mods a lot, and I definitely don't want anything to go wrong with these. You can choose what you want to do with healing, but for me, that's just how I'm choosing to do this. Not much has changed. The peeling definitely went down a lot since the last time I updated you guys. I know that I said that for healing, whenever you get like a cut or anything, or a tattoo even, it'll peel. It's the same thing with the ear. It did go through a peeling stage and it is a lot better now, especially with my skin condition. It just went back to like how it was before. It just peels like how it used to. I'm sure if you have like normal skin, it doesn't peel as much as mine do, but it's just my situation. Everyone's situation is different, but that's all the same. It's really just like having a normal ear that gets sore. That's just how I can explain it now. Now for things that I can do, I would say that everyone's time limits are different depending on your situation. For my situation, I had just like earbuds in for whenever I want to listen to music or stream. Now I can actually wear a full-on headset, which is this headset, which is the Razer Kraken Chroma. Very cute, very nice. And I can wear these now. Perfectly fine. But do they get sore? They honestly don't. And I don't know, they just don't get sore at all. It might just be like the comfort of these headphones and how soft they are. I said earlier, I can start getting on to sleeping on them, but I just don't really feel comfortable with that because they do have little sensitive sore parts to it whenever I do start getting into the sleeping area, so I'm just gonna slowly get into it like I said earlier. Now I feel like the next thing that I can do is probably gonna be the biggest thing that people are interested in, and that is jewelry. So I can start stretching my ears again, which, yes, I will make a video on that. But stretching your ears takes an extremely long time. I do it correctly. I don't just like bum rush it and get on with it. No. I will correctly stretch my ears, so those videos will take some time to get on through, but If anything, I'm just gonna guess that I have like a 10 gauge for like an eyelet. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'll probably update you guys on Instagram and Twitter if you want to update as soon as possible. Usually I update you on there, but it's probably just a 10 gauge because it did shrink quite a bit. I'm totally fine with restretching. If anything, I can probably make my lobes a little bit thicker, nicer, ooh. And I'm a lot more experienced with stretching now, so it's going to be easy peasy. I am on the topic of jewelry and everything. I am going to say that you can put in old jewelry, but you cannot really get pierced right now. I would say piercings are safer to do after it's completely healed, because if that piercing gets infected, I don't want to think about what would happen to the ear, so it's best just not to step that like far forward. Just slowly go through the healing. It's really not that bad. Just wait for a piercing. You can wait a year. A year is nothing. I did let you guys ask me questions on Twitter and Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through like a little Q&A. I will say this because, oh my god, it's gonna be so annoying. I know you guys asked me a shit ton of questions that I already answered in my first video. My first video on these ears is so much longer. It is extremely long and it's very detailed. I have a separate video for just my experience and just answering some questions, and then I have a whole video on a Q&A for my elf ear, so please watch those first. Please watch that, because you guys repeated so many questions I already answered in that Q&A and in that video, so please watch that and don't think I ignored your questions because I hate you or something. I already answered most of these questions. Okay, first question, is it still sore? I would say just a little bit every now and then, but like I said, after maybe even 1 month I stopped feeling soreness, but yeah, it's really not that bad. Is there any changes you would have made? What is your favorite thing about them? My favorite thing about them is still how like natural they look, and one thing I would change is probably nothing because everything went down perfectly. Maybe hug people less, because I would like accidentally like feel something on the side and be like, fuck no. So I would definitely hug people less, but that's about it. I don't know. Is there a way to clean them? Oh, just like how you normally clean your ears, how you have a Q-tip with two sides, the inside with one side, flip it, and then you clean the outside of your ear. Also just do like what you're supposed to do, like clean the backs of your ear in the shower, this and that. Just keep them clean, that's your ear. But if you're asking about like some special way or anything, no. Just clean them like how you usually do. But be careful, obviously. You don't want to be like, and like jamming it in there. And it is a little bit easier to clean, because there's less crevices to get into. That, like, I don't know if that's like a cute way of describing it, but yeah, there's like less crevices that you have to go in with a Q-tip. How do you feel? Blah blah blah. I am still getting a shit ton of questions about what does your family think? What does your boyfriend think? What do your friends think? What about people outside? I don't care. That's all I'm gonna say. Even Alex's opinion on it, like, I don't care. And I don't listen to people's opinions about my appearance. I don't care. Do you ever forget that you have them? I constantly forget about my tattoos. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh fuck. I do forget about them often, but I feel, I don't know, it's different now, because when I look at normal ears, I'm like, okay, it's like round. Like that always, like, it's very prominent to me now when I look at ears. And I'm just like, they're very round, and I look at my ear and I'm just like, for me, I feel like this is normal now because I'm so used to it. I just really don't know how to describe it. Whenever I look at a normal ear, it's just very round looking to me. I definitely prefer it this way. Like, I know some people probably look at me like, well, I look at ears, like normal ears, the same now. I'm just like, it's very round. It's, I don't know, I can appreciate a normal ear, but I'm so used to seeing like a pointed ear, I don't know. The same thing with fangs, like why I got fangs. I just like see normal teeth and I'm like, normal teeth, but if I see people with fangs, I just get a lot more amused, and I think the mouth looks a lot prettier with fangs, but that's just my point of view. I know for some people that's definitely not their type of thing. Do you ever worry about when you wash your hair and then whenever you dye your hair or being dyed? Sorry, that question was a little messy. So basically, whenever I wash my hair or whenever I dye my hair, do I ever worry about them? I do. I still baby them. When I'm inside the shower, I'll still like have the water run on them. You know, I'll have it be clean, and I try not to get still, like, if I'm dyeing it, like hair dye or bleach or anything like that around my ears. Like, I try my best to avoid it, but if it happens, I know it won't really be a big deal. But I do try to baby them still. I'm not, like, really scared, but I just know I'm just like, okay, I just need to be a little more careful next time. It's just me being overprotective on my body mods because I really don't like troubleshooting. Troubleshooting for piercings and body mods takes a lot longer than to heal it correctly. That is all I have for questions and Q&A and for this video. I know it was short, but like I said, there's really not much I have to say on it, which is why I'm still contemplating if I should make a 6-month update. Let me know, like, if you guys liked this video as much as you liked the last video, then I'll make a 6-month update. But currently I'm just thinking like maybe a 9-month or a 12-month update would probably be better because really nothing's changing. It's a really smooth and easy healing process. But I know you guys do have more questions, so maybe I'll just do Q&As for the other videos. Let me know. Or I can just make a video on like stretching again and give you an ear update then. But it's really not much. But yes, so that's it for today's video. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing journey. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Meow.